How's it going, everyone? Deload week, post competition done. Now we kick things off with off season. Now I say off season because there's no competitions planned at the moment, and if we are looking to compete, it'll probably be a qualifier at some point near the end of the year or maybe early next year. So right now, the aim is just to get stronger, bigger, and just stay injury free as best as possible. And in today's session, I'm going to talk about in today's video rather, I'm going to be discussing intensity. And when we talk about intensity, I'm not talking about how difficult the workout is. I'm talking about working within a percentage of your 1 rep max. So at the moment, my training, best way to describe my training at this point in time is I'm currently working at a very low intensity. So the weights that I'm lifting aren't as heavy. However, the volume is very high in terms of the repetitions. So the amount of work that I'm doing is a lot higher. Therefore, the intensity has to drop down a little bit. And there's a few reasons to why I'm doing this. The first reason is my coach wants me to make sure that I'm just being more attentive to what I'm trying to lift. Therefore, because I'm lifting for more repetitions, the likelihood for me going to failure because of the amount of weight I'm lifting is going to be a lot lower, because of course, if my form goes off because I'm lifting heavier, obviously it means it becomes more dangerous. Therefore, I'm going to be more susceptible to injuries. And the second reason why my intensity is low, more so for me, is just to give myself a bit of a mental break from just really pushing myself the way I have been in these last few months when I've been prepping for my competition. So right now, it's time to just have a bit of fun. And, I say that with a very low case F for the fact that I'm not necessarily deviating away from powerlifting, but at the same time, I'm just adding a bit of variety to my training because I'm going to be doing so that I can do things a little bit differently. I can kind of work on areas that, I'm a bit more weak at, but in a way that's challenging, in a way that's invigorating, as opposed to just doing the exercises that are going to help me build my squat, bench, and deadlift. And don't get me wrong, there's still going to be an aspect of that, but at this point in time, it's just about going through the motions, trying to stay as injury free as possible, and just using every single session as a stepping stone to another good session. So it's going to be a big learning curve for me, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm definitely relishing it, and I hope this video is also something that you guys can take note of. A lot of times when we look at powerlifters, they're always lifting heavy, and don't get me wrong, getting stronger, lifting more is a big component to that. But take your time, focus on your lifts, and repeat. So thanks for watching as always, guys. Like, share, and subscribe.